G'day, welcome back to Shamrock Valley Farm and our continuing Let's Play series. So today we are continuing off from where we left in the last episode, and we've just finished ploughing the two fields down at the farm down below. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fill up our fertilizer spreader here, our lovely Horse 10,000. And we are then going to head on up and fertilise some of the fields we've got that have been ploughed before we cultivate them and cultivate the fertiliser in. So we're just heading over here now. We're going to grab the John Deere and we're going to load this up with some fertiliser, and hopefully it won't take too long. But with my driving, who knows? Anyway, hope you're all doing well. Well, engine's already started. We are doing quite well here. Like I said, we're continuing on with our, as we try to do that. Obviously these bags have got a bit buggy at the moment. They're showing the fertilizer drop and all that sort of stuff, so that's unfortunate. But anyway, hopefully everything will work fine still. Drop the first bag off. Yeah, so hopefully everyone is doing well. We're doing okay, I guess. What we'll do is we'll just pull out of there. I just want to extend out the jib. So we are still getting used to the controls of the Cytec side panel, as we said previously. But it certainly is. Well, certainly is a great tool, and I'm not supposed to have a collision like that. I can't talk and do this at the same time. Where am I at? Way off. Yeah, no, we're doing well. Sorry about that. I should cut all that out, but I probably won't. Anyway, I've never said my telehandling skills are fantastic at any stage in my time, and it probably won't necessarily improve either. But we give it a go. Bit annoying that the bags actually do that, but I haven't been able to work out why it does it sometimes and other times it doesn't. So anyway, it's all good. These are the Jolly Dodgers big bags. I've found that since I've started using the bags, I've gone through the different types, the different mod versions that are available, and I think these ones are probably the better ones that are available. So these are the ones I'm going to stick with from now on. And again, it's something where you sort of progress. Now, if when I first started, it's like the same as what I've said about seasons, it's the same as what I said about the realistic mods, all that sort of stuff. I mean, I originally said that I wouldn't do it, and I sort of said that I'd never ever get to the point of manually loading pallets or manually loading fertilizer and seed and all that sort of stuff as well. But lo and behold, here we are, we're doing it. So over time things have progressed, and we may not be perfect at doing it, but we certainly give it a go. Makes that a little bit more realistic than just rocking up to a loading point and pressing a button and automatically filling up, doesn't it? Right, so this should probably be the last bag for this load. Might have to just change the axis on the joystick for the control panel, I think. So I tend to always go the opposite way. Alright. I don't know if we quite filled him up or not, but that will suffice. So we'll get started with the fertilising now. Now, what we did say we're going to do too in the end of the last episode is we're going to have a look at the fields we've got. So let's have a look at that now. So currently we own fields 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 34, 35, 36, 37 and 38. Now obviously majority of those fields are grass fields. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 34, 35 and 36 are all grass fields. Now field 6 is part of the grazing mod, so that effectively is out of our use. But 7 and 5 will obviously use. Also, similarly, this area up through here is part of the cows area. That's not actually designated as a field or anything per se, but that whole area up through there is used by the grazing mod for the cows. So our arable fields are going to be fields 1, 3, 37 and 38 initially. Because we're going to be concentrating on on the sheep, and I'm going to buy some more sheep. I'm going to buy another $200,000 worth of sheep, probably in this episode. I just want to see how much grass we're going to need to supplement the grazing mod over that period of time initially, and we won't know that until we've actually got the first lot of grass coming into play. So what we'll do is we'll head off. We'll go fertilise field 1 and 3, and then we'll head down and fertilise field 37 and 38. And then we should be pretty much right to go, and then we'll be into our seeding. So let's head off and do it. So we're going to take the case 5150. Yeah, we could have put probably another load of fertilizer in, but anyway, there's more than enough in there for now. It'll certainly be enough to cover all the fields we've got at the moment, so we don't have to worry about that too much. So we're just trying to catch up. We're getting the content out as best we can at the moment. We will be catching up as we go. Got lots of things on our plate. We've got to redo our top 10 maps, top 10 mods video because they were lost of our hard drive. We've got all the episodes of our other series to get going. So Sosnovka Knot, the Valley of the Old Farm, we've got that started already. Beaver Creek. And Lone Oak Farm. So we're going to be quite busy, and we've also got some mod reviews that we've had come out the last last week or so, and we've got a few more of those coming as well. So yeah, we'll get there, but the content will be coming out as soon as we possibly can. Also want to sort of get stuck into some Farming Simulator 19 stuff as well. I know we haven't sort of covered much of that in the channel. I do actually want to dedicate at least one episode coming up shortly in relation to what we know already in the way of equipment, all that sort of stuff. We've already had the first 2 weeks of fact sheets come out. We've got another set of fact sheets that will be out tomorrow, as in the day after I record this. But it'll be out well and truly before you see this episode. So there'll be a lot of things to talk about, bit of hype, few things to rant about, which I've already ranted about in one or two of my live streams, but we'll cover that as well. And yeah, we'll just sort of have a bit of a chat and see what's going on. We've got a good list of what equipment is going to be coming in the game already. That's even without the fact sheets. Bit of speculation and all that sort of stuff. So we'll just have to have a bit of a look and delve into that as well. Now I do want to put out an extremely big thank you to Ian from Frontier Designs. He actually was a pivotal person in helping me get the grazing mod up and running on this map. If it hadn't have been for him, it wouldn't have happened. So thank you, Ian. Thank you very much. Also like to thank Farmer Klein for his video on the water trough mod. I did a fair chunk of it, going from the video that came with the recommended video that comes with the mod. but then sort of missed a couple of things, and I went to Farmer Klein's, and his was quite clear on a couple of steps that I wasn't quite sure of. So we very quickly got that finished off. So yeah, that was all good. So so thank you to Ian and to Klein. Greatly appreciated. Alright, so going to head up here to field 3. Pony over through there. This field here on the left is one we're going to be fertilising next, and then we head down to Scatterbrook Farm and do the other 2 fields down there, and they're only very small, so they won't take very long at all. I think this is probably one of the largest fields on the map, actually, this one now. But again, this one won't take that long either. So yeah, we've got lots of content to get going and get out there. We're not going to burn ourselves out in trying to do it though either. So it will come when it's ready. Very busy at the moment in real life, both with work itself, which I've spoken about previously. Also my volunteer work, where we're in a very big transition phase at the moment in trying to do a merger, and I'm basically one of the prime people doing all the documents and negotiations in relation to getting all that done. And that's a significant job in itself. And then of course having the family to deal with and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's this will certainly take a back seat to all of that, but hopefully I'll certainly be able to dedicate the time to doing it, and the new hardware certainly makes it all happen a little bit quicker and a little bit easier. So yeah, we'll just continue on when we can, but I won't be guaranteeing that there'll be episodes every second day or every day or whatever else. We'll just get them out there, get them programmed up as we can, and just let it flow. So hopefully you'll all understand that, and yeah, we'll continue on that way. Please don't forget to head on over to my Discord channel, which is listed down below in the comments, and check out the competition announcement. I will probably discuss the competition now. Basically, it's for a copy of Farming Simulator 19. Now, this competition is a little bit different. Is it selfish? Oh, maybe. Basically, what the competition is to win a copy of Farming Simulator 19, which will be the Steam edition. You need to submit an entry to myself, to Duckzorly Gaming, via the Discord channel, via PM or via email, and my email is also available on the website and also down the comments below, I think. Basically, the competition is for the design and implementation of a mod, or a modification to a mod that fits with the Duckzorly gaming theme, basically. So effectively something similar to like the Xerion 5000, where I've got my logo on it, or for instance my 2017 Big M has a Duckzorly logo and all that on it. So the idea is to come up with a, it doesn't have to just be my logo, it just has to be something that fits with Duckzorly gaming. I will be having a VIP judge. Now the VIP judge doesn't know who they're going to be yet because I haven't asked them, but I will have someone to assist me in judging. However, the rules basically are, it has to be, as I run into the fence that I didn't realise was actually that close, the eligibility of said entries will be at my discretion in relation to the fact they need to still be of a G rating. They need to be fitting of Duckzorly gaming. Now I know there may be some that want to do a bit of a piss take and all that sort of stuff, and that's okay. However, you just need to make sure it doesn't go too far. And if I consider that it's gone too far, I will certainly let you know, and that entry won't be eligible. Because I want to be able to use it, I want to be able to showcase it. I also want people like my son and other people that are on this, that watch my channel, young kids and stuff like that. Some of the parents have their kids watching the channel and the videos. I don't want them to be subjected to anything that may be of causing some offence or anything else like that. So that's a very important criteria of that. Now, the other thing is, don't all expect to be sending me in John Deere stuff and winning. Just because you send a John Deere with Duckzorly Gaming on it, it probably isn't going to win. But I know there'll be some, and that's okay. I'm not saying you can't, but don't just bother sending in a John Deere just with a Duckzorly Gaming logo stuck on it, because that won't win. If you do want to enter the competition and you do want a copy of the Duckzorly Gaming logo to use on your entry, then please contact me and I'll be more than happy to give you a copy of the logo to use. And all entries, once they're received, basically, while you can maintain the IP, you give me basically unrestricted eligibility of use of that mod forever after. So that's basically the competition. Anyway, all the rules and regulations are listed on the Discord channel, so please go over and check that. And I wish you all good luck. I would also like to say, though, there is going to be at least another competition as well leading up to the launch of Farming Simulator 19, because I have 2 copies of Farming Simulator 19 to give away. So there will be another competition which won't be requiring you to do a mod or anything else like that as well. But that will be announced in the next couple of weeks. So anyway, so now we're fertilising this field here, so I think we're on 37 now. I've turned off the mini-map, just bear with me while I turn that back on. 37 we're on now, so we've got 37 to do, then 38, and then we can go through and cultivate, and then we'll look at sowing our crops. Now, it will be purely for money making, these crops basically. So it will most likely be something on the lines of soybeans, maybe wheat, so we can get the sale of the straw as well as the sale of the wheat itself. But we'll determine that when we get to the seeding time. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Left indicator on. Alright. So now we'll go through the farm here to our last field. We'll go by and just check to make sure Eustace is still in his yard. Yeah, there he is. He's there. That's alright. Alright. Here's that wily fox again. Hey, there's one of my namesakes, is it? Let's have a look. I didn't notice that before. Ah. Is it a duck or a swan? Hard to tell, really. That one looks a lot more like a seagull. Not saying much. Anyway. Alright. I honestly hadn't noticed them up until then. Hopefully, I'm just going to assume they're ducks. They're part of the family. Right, so it won't take much to do this. It'll basically pretty much use one run up and one run back, and it's pretty much done. Quite a narrow field and very small in that regard. So as you can see, we do still have the wet crop condition. I haven't actually, and I must do that. I meant to put the time up to 3 times. We said we're going to play this more realistic, but the wet crop I'm not going to worry about so much. We're still going to play a little bit more realistic, but we're not. We sort of just want to have a bit of fun and enjoy the map, and just enjoy the experience of playing the map. So yeah, while we'll sort of be a little bit realistic, we won't sort of really enforce it. Again, like I say, the fact that we don't really role play makes that a little bit harder. But we'll just give it a kick in the pants and see how we go. Alright, this is the last section here, and then that will be it for the episode. Like I said, we're going to try and keep them down to 20 minutes, 25 minutes at absolute maximum. It's about 20 minutes now, so we'll, as soon as we've finished all the fertilisation, we'll do our sign off as we drive back up to the farm, up to Shamrock Valley Farm, and then when we come back in the next episode, we'll continue on and do our cultivating and start getting some seeding done as well, if we've got the right ground temperature and all that sort of stuff. That'll probably have to be in the next game day, so we'll see how that goes. So anyway, I hope everyone is doing really well, and until next time, no matter whether it's morning, afternoon, evening or night, take care of yourselves and your loved ones. Don't forget to come and check out Duckzorly Gaming on Discord, on YouTube, obviously, because you're already here, and also on our website at duckzorlygaming.org, and also on Facebook and Twitter. Details are all down below. Please also don't forget to check out the Simulation Gaming Society. It's a group that we formed between Grizzly Bear Sims, Eustace Pharmer and myself. We're there to have a lot of fun, catch up with people, share our gaming experiences and all that sort of stuff, and just basically have a good old laugh. And it's really a madhouse at times, so feel free to come over and join us there as well. That is also where you'll find Eustace Pharmer's John Deere pack, but again, please, if you're coming over to grab that, that's all well and good, but don't bother about trying to post it on other websites and stuff, because we'll know who's taking it and where it's going to, and then we'll block you, so you won't be able to get anything else in the future. But anyway, that's all well and good. So, thanks very much for watching, and no matter whether it's morning, afternoon, evening or night, no matter where you are in the world, which I've already said, so I don't know why I'm saying it again, but take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon back here on Duckzorly Gaming and Shamrock Valley Farm. Until then, see you later. Bye-bye.